Hi, Sagittarians. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you're doing good, Sagittarius. I'm hearing time after time, Cyndi Lauper. This person always thought you'd be waiting. They thought you'd always catch them when they fell, Sagittarius. They thought you would always be waiting, time after time. And maybe you always used to catch this person when they fell, Sag. Opening doors to a better future. Access to what was hidden, finding solutions. Access to previous closed doors. Saggy, living your best single life, working on yourself, becoming self-reliant, not settling for a bad match. And that's what this devil is doing here. Got some addiction problem. Look, Sagittarius, you're going to get some good news here. Messages, texts, phone calls. Someone has something to say. Someone's got romantic feelings toward you. You are the wheel, fate, destiny, a turning point, things working out in your favor. It's funny, this devil's looking at Sagittarius here. Somebody could have an obsession, bad financial habits. I don't know, Sag. You're feeling happy about your life. And a smoother ride through life, feeling on top of the world. Fate, destiny turning out in your favor. Things left unresolved, Sag. You got good luck, good fortune. Someone has deeper feelings for you. You could be dating again, Sagittarius. This person is in a karmic cycle. And you've set up boundaries. This person kept testing your boundaries, Sag. Like I said, time after time. They just thought you'd always be waiting. If they were feeling lost, they could look and they'd always find you time after time. Till Sagittarius is no longer waiting. Sagittarius. Someone is feeling very nostalgic. This could be your twin flame. They lost themselves trying to save their ego. I told you, waiting, time after time. This person took advantage, Sag, tested your boundaries, kept pushing your buttons. Thought that you were obsessed with him, thought that you were dependent on them. Bad mistake with the Sagittarius. They're saying they're angry, but they love you. They just hate what you do, or you just hate what this person does. And I think Sagittarius, they secretly love. This is a love-hate relationship. This is They hate their dependency. They hate the karmic cycle. They hate the fact that they were in their ego. Look, they just thought you'd always be waiting, Sag. That you would be holding on to them. But it started to wear and tear on you, Sag. See? Obsession. They're saying your love has transformed me. I am forever changed. This person has had some kind of obsession. This is the love-hate thing. So your twin, they were lost. Trying to save their ego, Sag. It's like this person may be obsessed with you. We're very dependent on you. I think that this person wanted you to be dependent on them. Like they were always relying on the fact that Sagittarius would always catch them when they fell. That Sagittarius would always be waiting, time after time. But I know a true Sagittarius. This person is saying that you're beautiful and they get butterflies when they see you. I don't know why they're saying they hate what you do, Sag. Or you hated what this person did. You may have loved them but hated what they did. But they are saying they're angry, but I love you. But they're saying that they lost their self while trying to save their ego. Social norms. Toxic social norms learned. Unhealthy thinking pattern. That's what this, maybe it's you, Sag, that you love this person but you hated what they did. Or this person, they may have a love-hate relationship with themselves, Sag. They may hate the fact that they are dependent, obsessed with social norms. I don't know. It's your authenticity, Sag. You're truthful, you're genius. You're not holding back, but you are being true to self. You're looking for equality, mutual respect, equal give and take. Your needs are important, same as this person's needs. You were emotionally open, Sag. You were vulnerable. You took a risk at love, Sag. And I think that's why you have this love-hate relationship with them. Because you were open with this person. You took a chance on love, Sag. You were completely vulnerable to this person. Completely open, authentic with this person. but they are attached to some kind of obsession, ego, social norms. This person could always rely on you, Sag. They could always depend on you, Sagittarius. And I think they're angry that it's the waiting game. They kept you waiting, Sag, time after time. Social norms, ego, obsessions, dependency on other people. Yet in their mind, they believed that you were their one and only, Sag. I just think that this person just thought you'd always be there. I don't know, Sag. Secret affair. Sag, they were having a secret affair behind your back. And I think, Sagittarius, you weighed it out, okay? You weighed it out. I mean, when things were good, they were good. When they were bad, they were bad. And it's like, you just didn't want to accept the reality of what this person was doing, Sag. You didn't. Protecting you. To control you. They wanted control of you. It started causing drastic reactions in you. And it's like you're trying to be your best self. You're living your best self. And they're holding a grudge, Sag. You wanted this person to put in extra effort. And I think they started criticizing you. And you were innocent. And they were being dishonest with you, Sag. They were lying to get what they wanted. Lying about who they were. Didn't reveal their true feelings. This person was dormant. They saw you at your worst. They brought the worst out in you, Sagittarius. So you may have started to show signs of this person because they were... It was starting to wear and tear on you, Sag. It was wearing you down. This hot, this cold energy. I think that for a while, Sag, they brought the worst out in you. You could have shown some signs of like, oh my God, I'm starting to become something I don't want to be. I'm starting to be obsessive. I'm starting to think all the time. What are they up to? Are they having a secret affair? Are they doing this? Are they doing that? I think they saw you at your worst. They saw you at your best. And they saw you at your worst. But, I mean, this was like a roller coaster of emotions, Sag. They wanted to control you. They expected you to cater to them. They were giving you the silent treatment, Sagittarius, playing mind games with you. I don't care what anybody says. It's like they wanted to control you. So this person was letting you believe, Sagittarius, that they were very protective of you, that they were going to give you an equal relationship, that they were going to do certain things, make you believe certain things. I think this person wanted you to obsess about them. I think that they, this is narcissistic behavior. It doesn't mean they're a narcissist. It's just that their behaviors are. It was bringing you extreme highs and lows. It was bringing the worst out in you. It was triggering your jealousy. It was triggering you, to the point of this person had your undivided attention and no one else existed. It's like, and then they have control of you. Sagittarius, you had to face your shadow. And they put you in your shadow. They put you in your shadow and all the things that lurk there, such as jealousy, such as obsession, such as worrying. You were becoming something you didn't want to be, Sag. You were becoming someone. You were completely protective of this individual. You were completely emotionally vulnerable to this person. You thought that they were equal. You thought they would protect you. You thought certain things about this individual, but they weren't who they said that they were. They were manipulative. You didn't want to believe this about this person, Sag. Like-mindedness. They have changed you forever, Sagittarius, same as you have changed this person. Quite honestly, I think that this person is used to social norms. This is their social norm to be this way, thinking that this is politically correct or socially correct to act this way. And Sagittarius is like, no. There's certain things I want in my life. There's certain ways I want to be. You opened up completely 100% to this person. They wanted you obsessing about them. They wanted you worrying what they were doing. They wanted you to worry so that they could control you, Sag. Wanted you paranoid, triggering your shadow, like the worst fears that lurk in those shadows. They put you in your shadow self, Sag, bringing out the worst in you by playing games with you. And you did not want to see this in this person, Sag, but they had it. And you went through an upgrade, Sag. You got the truth. You retreated to recharge, Sag. You were getting codes. You were seeing clues. You were seeing signs, red flags, synchronicities, numbers, events. Everything was telling you. They're bringing the worst out in you. You've upgraded, Sag. This was a mission. You had to, look, star blessings, proceed, be seen, and push through this. Third eye activation, seeing clearly, Sag. You were seeing a lot of synchronicity, Sag. This person, you could have been depressed, Sag. You could have been moping. You could have been jealous. You could have been obsessively thinking about this person, because that's part of the game, Sag. You didn't do anything wrong. That's how they play you. This is this person's social norm to be this way. And they were covering up. Truly, they were the one obsessed with you. So it's like reflecting it. They're in their worst self. So they have to make you in your worst self. It's like a deflection. Jesus, Sagittarius. This person kept Saggy waiting. It's a game of manipulation. It's a form of manipulation. I'm going to keep Sagittarius waiting, knowing damn well how passionate you were about them. They use that passion to manipulate. This is emotional manipulation. Using passion, knowing how passionate that you were, how beautiful you were, how attractive you are. Kept you waiting. Hate. Hate. They could have been argumentative with you, bringing out the worst in you, Sag. Jesus, this is a form of manipulation. Creating drama where there is no drama. This made this person happy, Sag. They liked seeing you mentally conflicted. They liked seeing you worry. It made them happy to see how worried you would get. Wear and tear started to wear on you, Sag. It started to wear and tear. It started exhausting you, Sag. Maybe family interfering. Maybe this person kept you waiting. To control you. They were dealing, Sagittarius, with someone else. They're playing mind games. They wanted you to feel dual energy. Shadow side, Sag. They brought the worst out in you, Sag. Just so that they could... They brought the worst out in you, Sag. They were provoking arguments with you. They were manipulating. They wanted to start a fight with you, Sagittarius. Well, they were dealing with someone else. They were. They liked you in a state... They liked you in this state of confusion, always worrying about them. This person's social norms is weird because You had this unconditional love. You were emotionally vulnerable to this person because of all the promises that they made to you. They were promising you unconditional love, and they were promising you the happy ever after, and they kept you waiting and waiting. But Sag, they were a player. They were playing with your emotions. They were. They wanted to control, Sag. Control the relationship. They loved you deeply, Sagittarius. They did. But you were the one who was emotional. You were the one, they were bringing out the worst in your emotions. They were. Sag, they were. Mind games, Sag. It's like they would stir the pot with you. They would create a drama so that they could come in and promise you that everything will be smooth. It's okay, Sagittarius. I'm going to protect you. I'm going to offer you a stability. And then this is what they're doing behind your back. Mind games. They liked you. They did bring out the worst in you, Sag. They did. They were provoking and triggering your jealousies. Provoking and triggering you in this state of the 8 and the 9 of Swords. Paranoia. Always being paranoid. Sleepless nights. What are they up to? What are they doing? How come they're not doing this? How come they're not being vulnerable to me? Are they out playing around on me? They were, Sag. They wanted you in a state of fear and anxiety. I'm telling you, they planned this, Sag. It's like they wanted to confuse you, make you feel sad, make you feel they were bringing out the worst in you. Yet, they knew exactly who you were and what your value was, Sag. They knew. They just didn't want you. They did not want you to see your value and your worth. Social norms. You had to trust your intuition. You knew darn well they're thinking that you betrayed them. This is how this person thinks. Their friends, their family, their whatever was always a first priority over Sagittarius. And I think your silence, Sag, is what hurts them the most. Your silence. Sag says, I'm done arguing. I'm done with the mind games. If I am not first on your list, then I don't mind being last. I'm going to be last then. I'm going to remain silent. I'm going to move on with my life. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to look after me. I know my value, my worth, and that's the worst thing you ever could have done to this person. Not only, Sagittarius, were you this person's true friend, their one true friend, you were the love of their life, Sag. You were always there. Every time this person had issues, had drama, had problems with their family, with their friends, you helped this person. That's why you've changed their life forever, Sag. Because every time this person was afraid, you were there. Every time this person had a problem, they could always call on you and you would answer the call. Every time that this person had problems in their life and on the job and with their family, you were there to help them. You were there to cause this person to feel you knew they were dependent. And you tried to make them feel independent. Sag, you did. You were their one true friend. They could always count on you. You would always be waiting. Every time they fell, you would pick them up. Every time they were sad, you wiped their tears. Every time they were depressed, you cheer them up. Every time you sad, you were this person's everything. That's why they hate you and they love you. They hate you because you grew. They hate you because you moved on. They hate you because you showed them. They hate you, Sag, because you're silent. You just silently moved on. You didn't come back at them and fight with them. You didn't come back at them trying to fight for the love. You didn't come back at them with a bunch of tears, because quite honestly, Sag, you probably cried them all. When Sag was done, Sag is just done. And if you cried in silence. You probably shed all the tears you were going to shed. You've already said everything you had to say. Done everything you had to do. It's like they ignored it, Sag. You went silent on this person. And that's when reality sets in. The silent treatment. They're not used to it. They're used to people fighting for them, arguing to make up, this, that, the other thing, stressed out, worried all the time, obsessed with what they're doing and where they are. They did that, Sag. It's like they brought you along, made you feel like you're safe, make you feel like, okay, we're safe. This person I can trust. This person reciprocally loves me. This person values me. They know my worth. And then, when you trusted this person, and when they knew they had you, they started to play games. That is games of a narcissist. It is. It's like this person became your whole world, so that they were the only one in it. You may have started isolating from friends and family. Maybe you started isolating yourself, Sagittarius, from other people, so that they were here in the front of your brain. And when you decided to put them on the back burner like they put you on the back burner, they felt betrayed. They felt rejected. They were out getting attention. Got the attention of this karmic energy. Ghosting you. And you still stayed silent. You didn't chase. You didn't argue. You didn't fight. You said what you had to say. You spoke your true, authentic self. And it's like this person figured, well, Sagittarius is going to apologize. Oh, Sagittarius, I'm going to have Sagittarius right where I want him. I'm going to ghost them. I'm going to give them the silent treatment. I'm going to mind fuck them. I'm going to play with their emotions. I'm going to play with their mind. And then I'll have them right where I want them. Paranoid, not seeing anyone else, not talking to anyone else. They hurt you, Sag. And they knew this silence would hurt. But you remained silent. You learned the authentic truth. It hurt. And the truth hurts here, Sagittarius. But you're like, I'm not dealing. This person, they're acting sincere, slowing down, because they were cheating at work. Or someone in their social circle made up a story that you were cheating on them. Death, tower, star. You don't get to the star without the tower. This is healing. This is being divinely guided to heal. This love situation to control you. They were planning. And now they're angry. Angry. This is someone you may have held back, Sagittarius, and they're angry you held back, or they figured you was going to come chase them because they held back from you. It's like they're used to this. It's normal for this person. They're used to being this way, Sag. They're used to being chased. And they're used to playing a certain game. It may have worked on other people in their life, on all their relationships. But it did not work on Sag. You walked away. So they may have said, oh, I walked away. They may have made up a story saying they're really angry at Sagittarius. Sagittarius is coming off so hostile. Oh my God, Sagittarius is paranoid. Sagittarius is this. They set you up for failure, Sag. They did. You were emotionally vulnerable to this person. And they knew frickin' well the colder they got, the more you would chase. It's worked on all their relationships before you. But it did not work on you. Hello? They knew exactly who you were, Empress. They knew who you were. They knew who you were. How valuable you were. how beautiful you were, how loving and nurturing you are, what a blessing you were. This person was blaming other people, blaming other people, blaming other people for their own actions. It's everybody else's fault. Yeah, I'm this way because of Sagittarius. Sagittarius, oh, they're paranoid. They are used to doing this to people. They're used to provoking jealousies and then only to turn around and say you were jealous. What did they say that made you angry? What did they tell you, Sagittarius? You think about it and go back over it. Did they provoke jealousies in you? Who does that? You never made this person jealous, yet they were jealous of you. But you did not flaunt it. You did not say you were in love with this person. You were believing they were committed to you, Sag. But it's worked on everyone else. This person acted like the victim. They acted like you betrayed them just to save their own ass, their own reputation, the way their image was, the way the people viewed them. They had to make it look like you were crazy, paranoid, jealous, dependent. Well, you certainly are not. They did bring out the worst in you. And they knew damn well, because they've done it before, Sag. This is a game this person plays. They act all like really loving, really emotional, just till they get you hooked. And then when they get you hooked, they tried to make you paranoid, tried to make you jealous, tried to make it look like you were always chasing them. And, you know, they took advantage of a blessing. They did. They did. And now, Sag, you see your own worth. You see your own value. You likely always did, Sag. It's just that you wanted to give this person the benefit of the doubt. They hoodwinked you. They did, Sag. They came in with one way, and that way was a lot of love. Like, they could have gaslit you, they could have like made you promises and talked about a future, and when we move in together, and when we get married, and when we do this, and when we do that. So like you would be completely emotionally vulnerable with them. They earned that in you, Sag. That was earned, only to switch up on you once you trusted them. Once you trusted this person and were totally emotionally vulnerable to them, unconditional love, they started this BS, saying things to lower your self-esteem, comparing you to other people, deliberately provoking drama. They did. Talking to other people, letting other people talk about you, letting other people into your relationship. Well, why didn't they talk to you, Sagittarius? Now they're caught in a karmic cycle. That's probably why the karmic is obsessed with you. Person, Sag, never wait for people to change. They are who they are. If someone wants to bring the worst out in you, Sagittarius, instead of the loving you at your best, they've done that to make excuses for their own ego, excuses for their own behaviors, comparing you to other people, letting you feel like insecure all the time. A true person will never make you feel insecure. They're going to tell you, I don't care if you look your worst. They're going to reassure you. If you were at your worst, Sag, they're going to tell you how beautiful you are. If you have a bad hair day, they're going to say you look like the best thing since sliced bread, Sagittarius. If you are scared and feeling vulnerable, they are going to comfort you and say you got nothing to worry about. I'm right beside you, Sag. I ain't going nowhere. This person played on it. It'd be like you, Sagittarius, if this person was at their worst and you saw them at their worst. Did you rub it in their face? Nope. You made them feel worthy. If they didn't look too hot one day, Sag, you made them feel hot. If they were insecure about their body, which they are, they were projecting their insecurities onto you. You comforted them. No, I love you. You look pretty fine to me. Boosted their ego and their self-esteem. And when Sagittarius, you started to feel more lows than highs, Sag got real with themselves. They were putting you through extremes, extreme highs, extreme lows. That is a sign that someone is a manipulator, is emotionally manipulating you, mentally manipulating you. If you gotta sit at home and cry and cannot talk to your partner, they'll give you the silent treatment, won't answer your questions, it's because they don't want to. If someone doesn't make you feel your best, even when you're at their worst, they don't deserve to be in your sunshine, Sag. Everyone has insecurity issues, but this person brought that out in you. This person brought that out in you deliberately. They were wearing you down, Sag, so they could control things, so they could do whatever. If they wanted to be with their family, they go be with their family. If they wanted to go drink with their friends, they go drink with their friends. If they wanted other lovers, they wanted other lovers. And put you through the roller coaster. And then blame you because you got there. They wanted you dependent on them, Sag, for your very existence. They switched up on you. That was no mistake, Sag. It was a plan. I'm going to boost Sagittarius up, get them to trust me, love me, confide in me, pour their emotions out to me, be their most trusted friend. And then I'm going, once they got you where they wanted you, they switched up on you. because you were unconditionally loving this person. They knew this separation would hurt you. And they wanted you to chase, Sag. And you learned. You spoke your truth. Universal truth. I don't care what this person says. You know the truth. I don't care what they say. They're a mind gamer. I don't deal with mind games. You may have even said that, Sagittarius. You may have said, I ain't dealing with mind games. This is mental manipulation. This is mental abuse. You could have said that. You could have said, you're bringing the worst out in me. What are you doing? Like, let's talk about this. Why are you deliberately doing things to make me feel insecure? Why would a person do that? Subtle. Very subtle. Sly and subtle, this person was. They were testing your reactions, pushing your buttons. See how you respond, a little bit at a time. See how you'd respond. See if you did get jealous. See if it did provoke things in you, Sag. But they wanted control, Sag. You're looking at the future, Sag. You're like, I don't want this in my future. I don't want to deal with this in my future. I want equality, protection, trust, authenticity. I want to be the one and only. I want to be able to be open, and I want my person to be open to me. And I want to be their one and only. I don't want to deal with all these secret flings and secret things that are going on behind my back. If I'm not someone's one and only, they're not going to be in my future. That's why they love you and they hate you. Because at the same time, you have brought them into some kind of awareness about themselves. They got to see. They know you know. They know you know what they're all about. They know. You're probably the first person this person wasn't able to trick or fool. It worked for a while, Sagittarius, but you ain't no slow learner. You got on. I'm just being real. That's what this reading is saying. You did your shadow work. You might be saying, why am I responding this way? Why am I letting this person make me jealous? Why am I letting this person get in my thoughts? Why am I letting this person get to my emotions? Why? That's shadow work. You've done it. When you've asked yourself all those questions, the whys, why did this person do it? Because you don't think like other people think. Sag, you don't. You don't play these games. When Sagittarius is in a relationship, you view this person as your one and only. There is no one else. You're very open, Sag. And it takes a lot to make a Sagittarius be open and be vulnerable. It does. They're sharp people. So this person really had to work at getting to earn your confidence, Sag, and your trust. And once they had that, Off to the races. Off to the races. This person is like, yes, I got another one. I don't care if it's your twin or not. They're playing games. I don't care who they are. They are playing games. Sag, you deserve better, and you're getting better. You've done your shadow work, Sag. They brought out the best in you, Sag, just to bring out the worst in you. Take care.